Welcome to part 17 of Saints Row 4 Reelected. Who wants some disappointment? Guess what? That's exactly what you're going to get as I actually start the DLC of Enter the Dominatrix, which is what this game was supposed to be. But THQ folding, Deep Silver's involvement, Volition being, well, Volition had pretty much put the kibosh on that, and instead they released Enter the Dominatrix as DLC in a game that was supposed to be DLC for Saints Row 3. Let that sink in.
So, what exactly is Enter the Dominatrix?
Oh man, are we really digging that up?
It was really weird.
It was amazing.
Worst idea we've ever had.
Really?
Script made no sense, like, at all. Saints Row 4 was way more elegant.
Pierce seemed to like it.
Of course he liked it. It started off with him as mayor of Steelport.
Wait. If Pierce was mayor, that means Mayor Reynolds and you were...
Like I said, worst idea we've ever had.
My administration was tough, but fair. I'd like to think the boss based their presidential performance on me.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Of course, originally they just booked me for a guest appearance, but I just chewed up the scenery so much they had to keep me. Of course, I did have to insist on several changes.
Such as...
Well, for instance, in ETD, that's short for Enter the Dominatrix, the Zin arrived with much fanfare, assaulting the city of Steelport. But, you know, I don't want to spoil it for you. See the mission and you'll get what I wanted to change.
When I saw that cutscene for this DLC in the first time that I bought this game, I was genuinely pissed. Do you realize, at that time I was a dumb RV man and I still pre-ordered games? I pre-ordered Saints Row the 3rd. And when I did, I pre-ordered it so that I could, for the most part, get all the DLC at once because it came with the pre-order code. How do you think this makes me feel when these assholes not only turn Enter the Dominatrix into a full-fledged game that deviates from what Enter the Dominatrix was, but then go and tell you you're better off playing Saints Row 4. You didn't want to play Enter the Dominatrix. You want to know how pissed off I was when I sat through this entire DLC? Excessively pissed. Excessively pissed. Which is why I didn't pre-order any more games after Cyberpunk. Because I got sick and tired of being let down. And that's just the gist of it. Oh, and in case you're wondering what I'm wearing, this is Shandi's outfit, or at least Fun Shandi's outfit, which you get from completing her optional missions. That's all this is. And while my guys are pretty much making the Zin their bitch, it's not going to help because, yeah, this is only going to be a short period of time before we actually finish off the main campaign. So basically, this first area is literally an alien invasion, and we're killing off all the Zin. And yes, the murder bots are here too. Why, I don't know. We don't need more murder bots, I swear. I'm getting sick and tired of those guys. And I'm going to get sick and tired of them once I'm done with this DLC. So, let's just cause some complete and total mayhem. You know, I really should fix the submachine gun, because that has already been unlocked. I need to go on ahead and do that. That would make things a hell of a lot easier. Oh, right, and while we're at it, I should mention that my homies are pretty much off screen Wait, no, they're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're good. They disappeared for a little bit, but there's more Zen in the area. Oh right, and you don't have any grenades at all. By the way, that empty spot was where the grenades would have been. You probably will not have superpowers either until the next part of this DLC. So yeah, there's that. However, I do have immunity to fire, because look at my level when I first actually got into the Dominatrix. I did all the forced activities and all of the targets off screen so that I could go on ahead and save everyone and just proceed with the goddamn game. That's after I'm done with this. I'm almost at max rank, folks. By the time I finish this, I will be at max. And everybody's putting in their comments and all that stuff. Talking about, by the way, Josh Birkin is the boss's friend. Dude! We literally punched that man dead in the freaking face in Saints Row the 3rd.
Oh no! Here it comes! It's going to destroy the city!
We have to do something!
Stay back! I will handle this.
Josh, no! He's so brave. You are truly a hero, Josh Burke. No! No!
Earn this. Earn this.
We will never forget your sacrifice.
I never got to tell him how I feel.
That's how I remember it anyway.
Yeah, get used to those lazily put in cutscenes, because that is exactly what they are, lazily put in. Oh right,
was so
Catmobile.
cool.
Yeah, shame we didn't
Something
have the
that
budget
you
to
won't
get
be
it in
seeing
the
ever
game.
again. At all. For those who don't know, the Catmobile in Saints Row
forget.
3
Why
is
are we in
literally
the
a
Catmobile?
We had to get to the
vehicle
mayor's
with
office.
Johnny Gat's
Oh,
face that shoots a
right.
flamethrower.
Mayor Washington.
Unfortunately,
Oh, man.
that's not
I
even
love
going
this
to be
part.
worth a damn anymore.
Pierce has located Zinyak. We're heading to
And
the mayor now.
they are
Pierce is
pretty
mayor now
much
because Bert died
pointing
in
out
SF3, right?
just how
But you and Mayor
absolutely
Reynolds were together
absurd
then, right?
the
Right,
plot would
with Viola
be
DeWinter.
if
So
Pierce was
Bert died in the
actually
explosion,
mayor
and
and Mayor
how did
Reynolds would
you
actually
survive?
die
It's,
on the statue
You know what? Let's focus on something.
alongside with Shawnee and Viola. Oh, mind you, Viola's not in this game. Not at all. Well, cause she's dead. So, how does this make this any better? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, on that note, we just have to get through the highway and head straight to the mayor's office. There's no time limit whatsoever. There's no sense of urgency. You could just simply go. And by the way, no wardens are going to appear once you're at rank 5. Just a bunch of VTOLs and stuff like that.
Man, here I come.
Something of that nature.
Over here.
So let's go on ahead and kill all the aliens that's following me. That's all we need to do. And also we have to get the tanks too. Speaking of the tanks, we actually get our own tank. not like we're gonna need it for the main game. Because, you know, superpowers and all that shit.
Where's Zinyak?
Let's take my ride. I'll show you.
Well, at least we got time spent for the homies that counts. And it's gonna be rising as long as we have Pierce in our party. So, let's hop in the tank and cause some serious
Take the gun.
mayhem. I was about to say, I know they did not try to destroy my tank. But we are, however, just going on an absolute tear. And we need to destroy every single tank that is in the general direction. And it'll lead us straight to where we need to go, which would be the confrontation with Zinyak. Let's destroy everything that's in our path.
Knows you found where
And
Zinyak's
destroy
hiding.
everyone in our path, too. We've probably got 2 more
What?
tanks left
Pierce
to
is
go.
a hacker now? Soon Shandi will be hacking.
Actually, I was hacking stuff back
There
in
should
Saints
be
Row
around
2.
here somewhere.
Why am I even here?
And oh look, this is actually helping our challenges. Oh look, more tanks to destroy.
Get those tanks off me!
And that ship too, we gotta get rid of that somehow. Let's see. We'll just destroy this guy and destroy all these people. And destroy this person right here. Ah yes, mayhem in a tank. It's all good in the hood. See, this is what we're supposed to be doing, as opposed to just easily getting crushed by Zinyak. But again, disappointment is abound. Especially when it comes down to this DLC. So yeah, we're almost at the part where we have to defeat Zinyak. And trust me folks, that's not going to be an issue. I dare say that what we're going through is by far the easiest DLC out of the entirety of the game. Wait till we get to when the Saints save Christmas. This right here is basically, this DLC right here is basically the downfall of Volition right here. This particular whole DLC. I know. If you hated this, then why are you playing the game? The thing is, I actually do find some enjoyment, but at the exact same time, there's things that this game could have done that would have made this a lot better. Like, for instance, not tie missions to forced activities. And let me be honest with you, I would rather play this than to play the reboot, or Gat Out of Hell, or Agents of Mayhem. God forbid I'm not playing any of those games with Shadow of Hell. No, I'll play the original first before I do that. That would be stupid if I played Gat Out of Hell immediately after this. Even though it is technically a DLC for Saints Row 4, I'm not playing that shit. Hell no, it's got the same problem. And now,
here we go.
we face Zinyak.
This part.
And Zinyak whining and complaining, even though he's got a high
Look at that health bar.
meter. One shot dead. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Just insulting. Oh,
And
but now they want
Zinyak
to
is
draw
still
down with these
bitching and complaining.
ridiculous
Dude,
button buns.
we're gonna do this anyway at the end of the game. Although it's gonna be much more
They
brutal
really
than
do
what you're
belabor
about to
this,
see.
don't they?
Yeah. That's the end of the
That's
Zen.
it. I've seen enough. I'm
And
out of here.
Zinyak just fucking rage quit. Well, Zinyak is probably the only entertaining thing out of this game. Plain and simple. And that's just a matter of fact. So now we have Josh Birkin and Nightblade as an actual homie. And we can't have Oleg for some reason. That's some bullshit. So, what you're seeing here is me actually cutting and saving because this game has a tendency to crash. So, after I saved and, took the time and went to the restroom. I'm back to go to the next mission. I'm gonna try to squeeze as many of these Enter the Dominatrix missions in between 3 parts. I don't want to extend it past that. And all of this is basically, and what you saw there was basically backstory for Zinyak.
Donnie, thanks for agreeing to this interview. I'm really excited to get an outsider's perspective.
Outsider? What are you talking about? I was like the main character of Saints Row 4.
You weren't in Saints Row 4.
What?
It's already out. You weren't in it.
Are you serious?
We probably should have told him. He was just so excited. Couldn't bring myself to do it.
Now I get what Dex is complaining about all the time.
So what are we about to see?
Well, after Zinyak gets killed, there's no one left to control the simulation. And in order to establish the order, the AI became sentient, taking the form of a dominatrix.
Hence the name, Enter the Dominatrix.
Yep, single entendre. Very clever. Anyway, the dominatrix takes control over Zinyak's fleet and abducts everyone. That's where we meet Donnie, who takes on a sort of guru role and teaches all of us how to bend the rules of the simulation.
What was it like working with Donnie?
It was fun. He's a really nice guy.
So why did he get cut?
Well, you figure me, Matt, and Donnie all kind of filled the same Techie Mary Sue role. You only needed 2 of us to bigger, so Donnie had to go.
Why Donnie and not you or Matt?
Oh, Matt and I blackmailed the shit out of people. Enjoy the clip.
Alright. If you haven't already learned how to use your powers, well, the DLC
Superpowers?
for Saints
I can't
Row
believe you were
3
able
was
to train me
going
with
to show you.
superpowers.
Well, now we have to put them to good
Oh,
use.
and they also
With Zinyak
cut
gone,
Donnie out of the game.
Dominatrix was able to become the dominant AI of the simulation.
Which Donnie was
Dominant
supposed to
AI?
be one of the
Is that why she's
survivors.
called the Dominatrix?
Not
Or
exactly.
for the most part, would
Hey, come
have
on, I know
an
how to
Enter the
find
Matrix moment. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
I always thought I should have delivered that explanation about how she took over.
And
Kinsey,
yeah,
you know they gotta share the techie stuff.
you
Wait, we're not
noticed
showing
that
the
I've
training
actually
sequence?
squeezed
It was
2
long and a bit
missions in at
boring.
once.
I don't think
These
we had a
missions
chance
are
to do it.
It was
relatively
integral to the whole
short.
story on how I taught you all
And
superpowers.
needless to say,
And
there's
plus it
about
had some of my best
5
one-liners.
of them,
Oh, I'm with you,
maybe?
man. I love my good zingers.
Yeah,
That's
there are
not
about 5 or
surprising.
6 of them.
This is the area.
So, on that note, I have my bat for a reason. I
What you two
powered
been
that
doing,
up too,
Donnie?
to where
It's not what it
it will
sounds like.
literally
You have to
do
admire
some
that outfit.
mega
The
damage
fact
to
that she agreed
bosses
to wear it?
and will
Yeah.
actually one-shot goons.
Damn it.
As you can
Teleported
see.
away.
You really think 2 of you can stop me?
By the
You
way,
really think it's just the 2 of us here?
the bat upgrade in question is Ludicrous Gibbs, which will one-shot
What the hell is
enemies and
college?
turn them into a pile of bloody stumps with one swing.
Let me go!
Fuck. The Queen of Latex just grabbed
So
Shaundi.
that's why my
Here,
bat is
Dominatrix
able to
just
do
took
some
Shaundi.
severe damage to the Dominatrix. And Pierce and
she also
Shaundi
just
got
took
kidnapped.
Pierce.
Ain't that about a
She must have
bitch?
split herself into 2
You know-
copies. You go after Pierce. I'll rescue Shaundi.
Good
Ah,
luck.
damn it, something got on my nose. Excuse
Donnie
me.
always goes
This
after the girl.
reminds
Oh,
me
whatever.
of when
Oh,
the
come on,
Masako
you know you
unit
like being a
captured
hero.
Pierce and
Can we just
Shaundi.
focus on what's about to happen against
But
the
you don't see
Dominatrix,
Pierce
please?
lamenting that
Ah,
he's always
damn it.
getting captured
How come I
and
had to be a
shit.
victim and couldn't do the hero thing?
Because let's
I'm
be
sure your
blunt,
day will
he
come,
did get
Pierce.
captured by the Masako unit, and on top of the fact that he was pinned down by the
I
rodent.
am never letting you
So,
live this way.
yeah.
Oh,
You don't see
She
Pierce
got me
whining
into
about
this
him
thing.
being weak.
Get me down.
More like Pierce
Leave
is
my new
basically
pet
the
alone.
butt of everybody's jokes.
Your pet, lady. I ain't nobody's pet.
Back off.
So even though you defeat the Dominatrix, you're gonna have to beat up all the Gimps.
Damn it.
Where'd she go?
She does that.
Who the
So
hell
there's
are these
basically
guys?
Gimps that are showing up,
That is just not right.
and we'll have to take care of every last one of them. And also they'll be coming in with a tank. Oh, mind you, once we're done here, this is going to be your homies for here on in. Yes, a homie customization with nothing but Gimps. Yeah, think about that for a second. And the reason why I'm doing this is also a challenge, in case you're wondering. That's, boom! Oh! Just so much superpowered beatdowns. let's blow this guy up. I'm pretty sure there's more people I gotta kill. Him, her too, yes. And oh, phenomenal forearm. That's right. Take that, AJ Styles. I mean, yeah, even though he's the one who made the move, yes. Oh, and a tank literally flattened one of the Dominatrixes. Oh, wait. We gotta destroy the tank. Do we have any more rockets? Okay, that's not working. I need a rocket. Oh, and by the way, that's the first time we see a stag vehicle in how long exactly? Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm not taking any damage, again, I have unlocked Damage Fire 4, so, yeah, that's why I'm not taking any damage, nor am I ragdolling. So yeah, explosions don't do anything to me. Fire barely does anything to me. The only thing that does is bullets and physical attacks, and also
You are not worthy to
telekinesis.
This is just getting...
So, on that note, we'll just keep killing gimps left and right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kiss my bat goodbye because, well, we won't be needing the bat anytime soon. It's not like I have a choice. The game forces you to discard your bat. Ah, yes. You also get Dominatrix stuff that are basically Altar, and as you can see, they practically have their own version of a VTOL, their own version of the tank, and they also will have one more thing, their own version of a vehicle.
In your
and
dreams.
Dead. Come on, die. Thank you. Ooh, shot her right in the dick. Wait, she didn't have one. Never mind. Ooh, and she's dead.
I've been hanging on long enough.
Where's the Dominatrix? Oh, wait, she's dead. Okay, let's go on ahead and free Pierce, which is pretty much the same as disabling the generators and all the hotspots. All right.
Thank God. I don't
Come
even
on,
want to
Pierce.
know where that rack's
You are now free.
Hey.
Donnie,
Now
good.
we gotta go rescue
You and
Donnie.
Shandy all right?
Yeah, about that. We need you to come rescue us.
Oh, right. And of course, the Gimps are riding in a
Yeah, that wasn't much of a rescue.
Hey, not my fault. I
riding
was just
in
following
a
the script.
custom car.
That's what it was.
That'll also show up in your crib once this whole entirety of the DLC is over with. Will we need them? Absolutely not. Again, we got superpowers. And I have to, for the most part, play this. And oh, by the way, I should mention, plans have changed and I have to pull an audible. I'm actually playing this on the PS4 instead of the Xbox One. Not because I want to, no.
The bad guys always cheat.
Yeah, because unfortunately, you know, Xbox had this little thing where they kicked people off of the Xbox Game Pass. I'm gonna have to
one-woman
renew
BDSM
that.
convention.
That's that little
Easy for you to
glitch
joke
that's
about
been
it,
going
Pierce.
around.
You weren't the one getting
and
the crap kicked
unfortunately,
out
I
of
have
you.
to renew that in order to play some
hear
of the
that's
games
what
that
you
I want to
wanna play.
play,
Besides,
including
like you
Saints
haven't
Row
fought off
4.
hordes of people before.
Not when each remaining
And
version of her
right
gets more
now,
powerful as the rest die. It's actually pretty
I don't
challenging.
have the money for
Right.
that right
Forgot
now,
about that
but I
part.
will get
Why aren't
that
you explaining that to the
situated.
boss during the fight anyway?
I know there's people
Isn't
want
that
to
your
play
thing?
Saints Row
Because I
4
don't
with
come in
me.
until
To
after
be
this fight,
blunt,
remember?
I do
Now
too.
shut up so we can get
But
to that part and
there's
see my
just
genius
some
in
things
action.
with the Xbox
serve my
that just irks my nerves. And if I'm not playing paid
Don't worry,
games
I'll free you.
or games that I have earned
Said I was sorry.
through Xbox Gold before that was discontinued, I'm not going to be able to play anything else from Game Pass. Oh, god damn it. So yeah, I got kicked off because of the glitch. Because ironically enough, I did pay for Xbox Game Pass. Thing is, they went there and kicked me
Am I
off
saving you
anyway,
too now?
so
What? No,
Yeah,
I figured
there's
out
that.
a way to trap the Dominatrix.
That's why I love you, Kinsey.
I'm
I'm at
just
the
gonna
power
have
plant.
to
Get here
roll with
quick.
PS4
Don't worry,
for
boss.
right now
I'll keep Donnie
and
safe here.
by the
Gee,
way, we are
thanks.
almost finished with the game, so that won't be an issue.
Remind me why you didn't get kidnapped too?
Alright, let's
I'm too
go
smart for
straight
her.
to the
And I was
next
always kinda hurt
area.
The boss thought I would have fallen for some sort of trap to hold me
Which
hostage.
Kinsey
Blame the
is there.
writer, not me.
That's no excuse.
Actually,
And-
it kind of is.
Whatever, you could
Seriously,
have changed the script.
Kinsey
Now quiet,
even
this is the
admits
best
that
part.
she is a Mary Sue. And also admits that Matt's a Mary Sue as well. Which is kind of weird, because Matt really isn't one. He was literally the first one captured. No, the last one captured. No, Kinsey was the first. Willingly, mind
Kinsey, how
you.
come the Dominatrix hasn't found you yet?
I've been able to mask my signal until I had everything
And,
set up.
yeah.
I'm just that good.
The
Fair
reason
enough.
why I'm talking through this
And the
is
trap?
because it's not
I
really a
did, and
cutscene.
it's totally
And
brilliant.
Pierce is gonna fast
Yes,
forward
yes.
to 3/4 of all
What
of
the
this.
hell are you doing?
Because he got too bored of
Which is when I
Kinsey's
figured
techno
out that she's
battle.
splitting her code, and then I could force
And-
it into a single button inside.
Nope, still talking.
Oh, come
Pierce,
on!
Pierce, don't be
Jesus
a dick.
Christ.
Hold on. I think this is it.
There's a reason why many people make Pierce out to be the butt of a lot of jokes in Saints Row.
No
This is
problem.
the reason.
Because I dropped the
And
masking signal,
we're gonna
she should be
have
on
to
top.
weaken the Dominatrix in order for us to find all the nodes to put her down.
Keep
Yeah, and I just went there and baseball slid a goddamn
change the fate of the saints.
car.
She's down. Go
So with
activate
that
the first
said,
node.
let's activate the node. And we'll just have to keep beating her up. That's pretty much a repetitive thing, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Oh, by the way, get used to endgame. That's all I have to say about that.
Technology won't change anything.
And I just went there and kept her from focusing on her telekinesis.
That began isolating her duplicating code. Keep
Let's
going.
go
Again with
to
your
the next
futile
destination.
program.
Come on.
Hit the second
Show up,
node.
node. Thank you. We just gotta destroy the device again. Come on. There's no, by the way, there's no timer for this. You can take whatever time you want. And you can just keep on beating her down.
Stop this now.
And
I
she's
will
not
let you
getting
spend
away
the
that
rest of
easily.
your lives, sir.
He stunned her again.
Grow this world in my image.
And that's because this bat
you
does a
aren't that
significant amount of
Think of what
damage.
we can accomplish together with you is my favorite. End
Alright.
this program
Next
and take your
node.
place
Come on.
under me.
Start the next node.
Over there. So let's jump. And we're going to turn off this device, and this should be where we finish her off, right? Did I mention we have like 3 more DLCs left before we're done? And now let's do one last showdown with the
Only one more
Dominatrix.
left.
You think at this point the Dominatrix will run away or
All
something?
we need to do
Well,
is just
if
beat
you
her
had
half to
listened
death.
to my
She's just going to
explanation,
use
instead of skipping the
fireballs.
majority of it,
And
you'd
now
know the
she's
nodes are
done.
also keeping her from escaping the area.
But
Oh, right.
she
One of your naughty
is...
librarian
How
friends
can I
is
put
wrong.
this?
What
She's
would
gone.
you
Oh,
do?
and we completed the challenge.
I
Superpowered
offer you a
beatdown.
chance to please me.
Don't listen to her.
I mean,
Turn
it
on.
was something that we needed to do. We got one last device. There we go. One last device. And let's pull that bad boy out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 seconds for you to do that. Really. And that will take care of the Dominatrix.
Got her.
So I can't see her.
Like I
lie?
said, we have
It
more
did.
DLC
Trapped
to
her in a
work
single
with.
body.
So,
Well, not exactly.
yeah.
Oh,
There's that. And we'll have to chase down the Dominatrix, unfortunately. And we'll be doing that in part 18. So, what did we get for completing Enter the Dominatrix? We got 4,600 cash, and we got Donnie as a playable homie. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next episode as we continue Enter the Dominatrix. This is RVMan985. Peace out, and brace for more disappointment.